So this is the lake down by the big playground near our house. This is American Lake, I believe. And I just saw a blue heron, and I was so busy gawking at it that I couldn't get my phone out quick enough. But I also wanted to show you the view of Mount Rainier that you can see right here from the lake. And the sun's actually out today. That never happens. So Adam just came down here, so I'm at the playground with the kids and he's watching them for a minute so I can just get a nice tranquil shot, and hopefully the wind noise on the microphone isn't too terrible. Hey everyone, Random Randy here. This is Vlogtober for the 24th of October 2017. You just saw a clip of us hanging out down at the lake near our house and the playground. I thought you all would enjoy the serene view of the water. And like I said, there was actually a heron that had flown by just before I got out my phone, and I didn't move quick enough to catch it. But I have a big thing with herons. I grew up near a lake, so when I see one, it kind of reminds me of home and makes me miss being home. So today's a pretty chill day. My husband came home in the middle of the day for part of the day and got to hang out with the kids for a bit. We all went to the playground together, which doesn't usually happen. And he was supposed to be going back to work this evening for a few hours at about 6:30, and then he got a call, and apparently it turns out there's no one else of his rank currently present, that they need somebody of his rank to do things, so he had to go in earlier than expected. Halfway through making excessively complicated lasagna, so he's like, here, can you just pick up where I left off? Oh yeah, great, wonderful. So that's in the oven right now. It'll be ready in about an hour, and he's probably not going to be home for it, but he can always heat some up when he gets home, I suppose. So I don't really have a lot today. I was hoping to do a yarn talk, but with the way Killian's nap ended up working out today and us being at the playground until so late, it just didn't happen. So I'm planning on that tomorrow. I've got it pinned into my schedule. Speaking of scheduling, I did do a lot better with getting everything ready in a more timely manner today. Accomplished some more chores than I usually can manage before lunchtime, so working on getting my life as an adult more back on track. I'm not a super rigid schedule type of person, but I need at least a loose idea of I want to accomplish XYZ today in this approximate time frame, not everything broken down into 15-minute increments, because that's just too much for me. Since I don't really have anything going on today, it's just, like I said, it's been a totally chill day. Just waiting on food to get done, hoping that my husband will actually be home to eat with us, because him getting to have dinner with us doesn't happen nearly as much as I wish it did. But I wanted to just do some shout outs to some smaller channels on YouTube, some of which are following me, some of which aren't, but they are people who I enjoy watching and some people who interact with me a lot through here. Some of these people have actually found me on my personal Facebook and we talk back and forth, and I've actually met one of these people in person, which was super, super cool. So I'm going to just give you a list of a few other channels. I've got 5 of them for this, but I'm planning to make it a habit with my yarn talk videos, at least probably not every daily vlog when I do the daily vlogs. And I broke it down the other day. It seems like about every other month there's a themed daily vlog thing. There's Vita in April, there's Vlogust in August, there's Vlogtober in October, there's Vlogmas for Christmas. So just about every other month you're gonna be seeing me almost every day. Every once in a while I miss a day, but for the most part I try to do short little videos. So anyway, with Yarn Talks, I'm hoping to, at the end of them, do a shout out for at least 2 or 3 channels that have less subscribers than I do, hopefully help boost them up a little bit, maybe get some cross traffic, And honestly, beyond boosting numbers, I know that me personally, I have several vloggers and podcasters who do yarny stuff that I really, really enjoy. Unfortunately, when you really, really enjoy them and you're spending a lot of time on your computer, people only upload so often. And you're like, oh no, nobody has uploaded anything. What am I going to do with my life? So you have to go on the hunt for more people to watch, right? Well, I'm going to take some of that work out of it for you, and I'm going to give you some of the smaller channels that I enjoy. So today I'm going to give you 5. These are all yarny people. They won't always be yarny people. Sometimes they'll be other things like book vloggers, people who do cooking things. I watch so much stuff on YouTube, honestly. I'm glad that we don't bother with cable anymore because I watch everything on YouTube. Or Netflix or Hulu and occasionally Crunchyroll, but it's all streaming stuff. Who wants to pay for cable, honestly? All of those things combined, cheaper than cable. Just saying. Anyhow, so the 5 channels are Hooked by Happenstance, which is hosted by Kendra, and she actually also has a daily vlog channel called Happenstance Place, but you can find a link to that if you check out her main channel page. She does crochet stuff. She has some tutorials. She has a crochet along. I'm not sure if she's finished it yet, but I believe it is making pockets for a sort of advent calendar, which is pretty cool. And in each of her Makes Monday videos, she does a short segment called Enamored by Etymology, and she talks about a $10 word. Sometimes a $10 word, sometimes more like a $5 word, but she does a word every week, which I think is pretty cool. So there's 1. 2 is a crafty crocheter. Her name is Elizabeth. She does a lot of charity crocheting, and lately she's been on the hunt for shawl patterns. So I'm going to leave the links for all of their channels down in the description box below the video. Go check them out, interact with these people. For the most part, they seem to be introverts just like all of the rest of us. So if you're one of those people who would rather talk to somebody through a screen, by all means, I'm sure they would be more than happy to have comment threads back and forth with you and maybe interact even farther on Facebook or something. So go check out Elizabeth, a crafty crocheter. 3rd one is No Catchy Name Crochet Talk. Her name is Ella. She's been doing a lot of seasonal, holiday-themed amigurumi lately. She also does fair entries in the summer, which is pretty cool. Definitely go check her out. Another one is The Conscious Crafter. Her name is Tiffany. She is also vegan and occasionally has mildly political posts, so if that's something that you're not really into, you might want to tread lightly, but you never know. You might find something eye-opening in one of her videos. Lastly is the YARNJOY podcast, which is hosted by Terry, and she does stuff all over the place. I just recently found her actually from listening to / watching, honestly. When it comes to even video podcasts, I find myself listening more than watching. I put it on and listen to what they're saying while I'm crocheting, and occasionally I'll look up when they mention a certain project and it's like, oh, that looks really cool, and I'll write it down and go check it out. So there are my 5 shout outs for this video, and I have to say thank you to all of my returning subscribers, to anybody who's been spreading the word about this channel, to anybody new who's here. Welcome to the random family. There are more of you than I thought there ever would be, and the quantity of people is growing daily. It is surprising beyond belief to me that there are so many people who tune in to watch. My view count on videos is really awesome, and I really try to respond to every comment. It might take me a few days, but I'm at the point where my channel is small enough that I can continue to interact with everybody. Hopefully it will be a while before it gets to the point where all I can do is love a comment and occasionally reply. I know that once I get up over 1,000, it's going to be a little more difficult to be able to reply to everybody, but I will still read all of the comments. There's no worries there. In worst case scenario, I'll just start doing verbal shout outs in videos because it'll be easier than clickety-clack typing to every single person who replies. But anyway, I wanted to say thank you to everybody for tuning in and keeping me busy and enjoying my life, yarny and otherwise. And I will catch all of you guys tomorrow for the next yarn talk. And if something cataclysmic happens, at least for another Vlogtober to let you all know, hey, I didn't do yarn talk again, because that happens sometimes. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.